So, alright, so first and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yoshai, Ba'ashem Kodash. We say that when it's apostles and elders of great most, we will teachers or apostles in the truth, and we say salutations so the Akim to the pushing word and truth and sincerity, day in and day out, and constantly in season or season, we say shalom. Once again, going into our video here, and this basically touching upon the news. Now, there's so much of things happening in the news, so much of things happening. Now, we know when you watch the news, what it is go with is the prophecies, right? Because majority of the times that the news that you're watching are the prophecies that's taking place. The prophecies that are mentioned to happen are happening, right? Now, when you're watching the news, one of the things that was happening for the past day, as I did a video yesterday talking about the earthquake, which today had an earthquake in New York, something that's rare. It's like four earthquakes that happened over 250 years span that an earthquake hit or something along those lines, right? Something along those lines. That is just to show you that the time that we're in, right? The earthquake, the pestilences, the famines, and the wars. Because now, if people have been checking up or been watching Iran. Is Iran or Iraq or one of these countries said that I believe it's Iran, said that they would attack Israel. They would retaliate for the things that they did in 72 hours or something along those lines, right? So we've seen the wars, the rumors of the wars. We've seen the pestilences. We're hearing about the earthquakes. All these things are signs that were mentioned to happen. And as I said this yesterday, I was doing a video upon the earthquake in Taiwan, which happened the day before. Now today is another earthquake that shook New York, New Jersey, and some other places, right? Now we here talking about bird flu. So let's go into it here. Say breaking bird flu has infected a dairy herd in Ohio for the first time and was detected in additional herds in Kansas and New Mexico, according to the U.S. government, expanding an outbreak in cows that has raised concerns about possible risk to humans. Now with this information was released about the bird flu. First it infected one person and the farm that he was in. Now we are hearing here that it spread, right, to different states. And it's been, right now as you speak, it's spreading a little more, which is said this could actually be worse than what? Right? This could actually be worse than the so-called C-19, right? So this person also put up here, meat shortage incoming when they cull the cows for our safety, which is true, because now if cows are being infected, right, they would have to slow down the produce of that, causing what? A famine. So you see how all these things happening all together. Where you get a pestilence, you also get famine. You get famine, you get chaos, because now where these people go and get food, right? Try to break in a man's house, as the scripture say, right? Take what a man have. We'll go to our scripture here before I continue, right? I'm going to go to 2 Ezra chapter 15 verse 1. It says, behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy which are put in thy mouth, said the Lord, and cause them to be written in paper, for they are faithful and true. For they are faithful and true. You understand? And that's what we do. We speak this word because we know these things are about to happen. These things are happening. Don't matter, you could jump around, you could try to run around a fence, you could do whatever it is to say, hey, you know what, these things are going to take place, but you're seeing it happening so much. Let me just go. I'll come back to this article, right? Let me just go to this here. You see, a new video from New Jersey home shows the house shaking strongly during earthquake, right? So earthquake. It say, so this is 47 minutes ago. It says Hezbollah chief says group has not yet used main weapons against Israel. So you see, the wars, the stuff. Something else I wanted to go down to here. So this was the earthquake, right? There was the earthquake, talking about the earthquake. Something also I want to find. It's a Yellen warns China industrial subsidies pose risk to world economy. All these things are happening. I've been putting up so much on news for the past few days, and people have been in shock. All these things have been happening. So again, we're seeing these things taking place, right? But I'm gonna go wrong. Now again, you can just watch and you're seeing so much of things taking place, right? So much of things happening. Right? The prophecies are happening. Right, so this was when a bird flu that infected Texas man has mutated to spread more easily. CDC reveals as three pet cats die from virus, and biggest egg producer in US is hit with outbreak. So you see, as the person said in the previous post, this could cause what? This could cause a shortage of food, which will be in what? Famines. Um, but I was looking for the next, and again, we still didn't reach up to, you see what things happening, and we didn't reach up to the particular day that they say shit gone, that you're hearing all the talk about, which is April 8th, which is solar eclipse, right? I'm looking for the article that said that the outbreak could be worse than the pandemic we had, right? Yeah, look at it. Just in bird flu pandemic could be 100 times worse than. Scientists warn. New York Post reports. Right. So coming back here. So going back in the descriptors, it's 2 Ezra chapter 15. I read from verse 5. It said, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." So these are the things that come in your way, right? All these things that are happening, you're seeing what taking place. You're seeing what we now run through a whole new site. You see cars being blown up, you see jets, you see things falling from the sky, the signs from the sky. You know, just last night it was chaos in the Middle East because it was believed that Iran was going to attack, and while they said that, they were seeing things falling from the sky, and they thought it was missiles coming to them, but really what it was meteor showers, right? So hey, all these things happening. We end those time. We end that time. All right, it said, "Behold, said the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world, the sword, famine, death, and destruction." The sword, famine, death, and destruction. And that's what's taking place. Are you not seeing that? Bird flu, right? Wars, death, destruction, the famines. Because again, they're talking about cows being infected. They're talking about other animals being infected. They're talking about the possible risk to humans and how bad it could be. So this thing not to spread, they would have to cut off food, and you would have to take whatever it is that coming, they would be giving you, which is a next thing by itself, right? I say, "For wickedness had exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and their hurtful works are fulfilled," right? This is 2 Ezra 15 verse 27. It says, "For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them. For God shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him." And that's the thing, we're not going, hey, many people believe that they're going to get saved, that they're going to come out from it. The scripture said what? "Ye shall remain, for now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them." Didn't the Lord say he would send plagues back on Egypt again? Right? And that is not talking about literal Egypt, but he's seeing the plagues taking place. And they say, "For now are the plagues come upon the whole earth, and ye shall remain in them, for God shall not deliver you, because ye have sinned against him." And we see it's, and I say what? "And ye shall remain in them." That is why you see all these things happening. And understand, the only salvation we have is from who? From who? The Lord. from Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. That is who our salvation from. Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. None other, no other. Right? So take heed to what is going on. Take heed to the times at the end. Say measured all the time diligently in itself. Right? And keep watch and pray. So with that we give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kodash. We set up on his apostles and elders, agreements and will teach us our apostles in the truth. And we say salutations solely according pushing word on the truth and society day in and day out. And no constantly in season we say Shalom.